Hello, hello, my dear soul family. Welcome, 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 my brothers and sisters. Now, let's have a look today. Messages from the goddess of Athena. Now, I know that not many of you want to hear me ramble and just want to get to your reading. So those of you who want to know what I want to say about this reading, why I decided to do this reading today, you can listen further. Those of you who do not, you can feel free to pick up the option you want. So I have over here option number 1, option number 2, and option number 3. Take a moment, pause the screen if you need. And if you don't want to hear me ramble about how I come about this reading, you can skip to your reading through the timestamp below. Now, for those of you who are interested in knowing why I want to do this reading, stay along for the ride. So I don't really know much about the goddess of Athena. I've been much more interested in the goddess of Venus, the Aphrodite, but I just felt very called to do it. When I was drinking the cup of coffee and shaking it to get it ready for you guys, I couldn't understand where the energy is coming from, where the message is supposed to be coming from. So I had to like meditate a little bit more. And then at first I was like, maybe from the spirit guides. I'm like, no, not channeling that right now. But I'm picking up like somewhere from Greek area or Turkish area. And then I thought of maybe someone from Fethiye wants to connect with us today. I'm like, no, someone maybe Aphrodite. I'm like, no, okay, actually, I felt the urge from Athena, the goddess of Athena. I don't know much about her, but if you do, please share your knowledge with us. But as far as I understood, Athena, she is the goddess of wisdom, warfare. She's great at strategizing. She's good at her craft. She's good at pottery. She's like really strong. Um, yeah, like I love her energy. I love her fiercefulness. And yeah, like this is why I picked this reading for you today. But anyways, let's get to your reading and I'll see you in your timestamp below. Hello, hello, my group number 1. Let's have a look. What does Athena, goddess of Athena, wants to tell you? Picking up a lot of trees over here. And there's like a crescent moon shaped. Don't be afraid of walking a lonely path. You will meet your soul companion. You will meet people who will understand you. You are never alone, even when you think you are physically. Beyond the world, beyond the physical realm, there's a lot more that people don't usually see. And hence, this is why you are not afraid in general when you're alone. Now, when you walk the path, it will get very lonely, and you will need to connect with your inner self before finding your tribe. So, this is the phrase I'm picking up what she says. Yeah. Why I'm picking that up? It's because I see this little figure. It looks like someone walking to this direction. Don't be afraid of going to the direction of love. So, when there's a tough decision, don't be afraid to make it out of love, even when it doesn't make sense. Love conquers all battles. That's what I'm picking up because here the side is love. And she looks like she's walking towards that area. It's a very feminine energy. So this may be like channeling from goddess of Athena's energy. But this is also giving me your energy. You are a divine feminine who is not weak. You are strong. You are strategic. You don't have to connect to your masculinity to be more fearful, not fearful, but fierceful in your life. I'm seeing like this pattern here. It looks like indigenous drawing of a fish. So fish may be significant, but when I think of a fish, I think of abundance. I think of money coming in. I think of mm, beauty also. Yeah, because sometimes fish can have like very beautiful tail going like left and right. I'm picking up for some of you who is watching this. You may be very connected to France. You may have a past life connection in France, or you may have lived in France. And it's showing up in this coffee cup in the past direction. And it's like, it's saying, like, there's something for you there. Either it's wisdom that you may need, or maybe healing energy that you are to gain, or maybe some life lessons to be learned. So if you are able to, you can go and visit there. But if you are not able to, you can learn more about the place, the history, especially the area where the Eiffel Tower is situated. I'm picking up there's like this heavy energy where you are meant to do more there. You're meant to learn more there, or perhaps you even may be led to learn French, whatever that resonate with. But let's have a look. What does the card want to say? Yeah, let's see if Athena has more. The goddess of Athena has more to share with you through my beautiful cards. What is this? Archetype deck and guide. Ooh, I mean archetype. The wild unknown archetype. Yeah. The prayer, the bardo, and dead end. Interesting. I'm picking up that Athena is saying that with prayers you can unblock any dead end in your life. When there's a dead end, it doesn't really mean complete dead end. There's a way to unblock it. Because there is always a way. There is a way in between life and death. Some of you, if you were asking about a deceased relative, not asking about, sorry, I mean, if you're thinking about a deceased relative, or you have someone who is in very serious condition, Athena is saying that do not be sad for them. Do not worry for them. Just pray for them. As you pray, they get healing, and it will assist in their journey in between life and death, and guiding them through this very, very challenging time of their life to a better place in the afterworld. Yeah, because some people, I don't believe in hell. I believe that you choose to go to it, but I don't believe that you are being punished to go there. What I do feel is that, you know, people journey life after death. They go where, where their soul needs to go for healing. It could be a very peaceful place with music, but it could be a place like that is also peaceful, but only with music and no light, but just in darkness for them to go through a more massive healing. And some people go to a garden where they are able to meet their guides, their family members, their ancestors, and they are just over there, relaxing and getting any healing that, they may still need. So it's that type of energy. Give them prayers, guide them through that journey, and there's truly never a dead end. It's only there because you feel so, because the people, the circumstances give you that feeling. All right? And I'm also picking up that the goddess of Athena is reminding you that whenever there's a dead end, remember, after a dead end, there is a new passage. After death, there is rebirth, there is birth. And through prayer, you are able to manifest what is beyond that dead end. You are able to manifest the beautiful life after a life and death transformation. Okay, I hope this makes sense for you and it's helpful. And I will see you in the next. Bye. Hello, hello, my group number 2 people. Let's see, what does the goddess of Athena want to tell you today? Ooh. To be honest, I'm not challenging much, but for sure she is saying that there's going to be a great emotional release, and that you will be able to purge and become a newer version of yourself emotionally. There's a sack of bag over here that wanted to get out, but it fell right back, and it feels as if she is reminding you that when you keep something inside of yourself for too long and you don't let it out as it's supposed to be out, it's going to, you see, it's going to stop you from getting any success that you want. You see, because it keeps, blocking messages from you. It even blocks your intuition. I'm picking up this bag. It could be some toxins that is stuck in your body that's supposed to be, cleansed out, digested out. And it's like, it feels like it's stuck in your gut area. Um, yeah, and she's channeling saying that you need to take more care of your health. Of course, don't take this as medical advice. I am not a doctor. I am just a messenger. It may not be applied to you. Please seek for professional help if you do feel, something with your body. All right? If you don't, don't panic. Don't, go crazy and self-diagnose yourself. Everything is fine. This is just a message, okay? It's just a message for you guys. I'm picking up this person here with some spines in their back, and it just feels like some sort of hostility over here towards two people. If you are coupled up with someone, I'm picking up there's someone who is secretly jealous of you, spying on you too. So you may want to be aware of this energy. That's what is coming from. And she also is saying to you, like, she is also saying to you, like, don't be afraid to grow a backbone for yourself, okay? Don't be afraid of growing a backbone for yourself. Now let's have a look. What else does she want to tell? What else does she want to tell you? The eternal child, the temple, and the shaman. Get healing. Get healing your... Ooh, you see what I mean? Like, this is eternal child, but when I looked at this looks to me like your sacral chakra, if I remember it correctly. Yeah, it's the sacral chakra energy. It's like where the stomach area is. You may want to watch what you are taking in. This could be your child's health that you might want to be more attentive to. But I'm hearing the phrase like your body is your temple, so treat it nicely. Get some healing, heal your own self. And don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help, and don't be afraid to accept a hand in help. All right. So it's very simple message. It's nothing too deep, which is nice. Also, it means that you don't have like too serious thing going on. It's just that someone may be envious of your relationship. Yeah. So you may want to grow yourself a backbone so that they cannot affect you. Okay. So that's all I have for you, and I hope it's helpful. I'll see you in the next. Bye. Hello, hello, my group number 3 people. Let's have a look. What does the goddess of Athena want to tell you? I've just seen like a phoenix rise from the ash. So there's a big rebirth happening for you. She wants to tell you that when that happens, you are going to feel very light. You're going to feel very bright. And she wants you to be attentive to your surrounding. Make sure the people who are rising with you are the true people who are rising and not the fake followers. So they are rising with you, but they are not rising because they want to rise or because they are portraying themselves as that, because people are very good at pretending who they are when they're actually something that is very different. Like, I've learned that about a couple of people recently, and I'm still in shock. But yeah, I don't have any like proof, but it's just my instinct tells me that. So your message here from Athena is taking my experience as your advice as well. There's someone in your life who is wearing a mask, let's just say. Either they are aware of it, aware of it, or unaware of it. Everything is happening in the subconscious mind of people. So I don't suggest you confronting anybody, because people sometimes behave how subconsciously, how it is subconsciously. So you just need to believe in your gut instinct. It's a very interesting picture here I'm seeing in your love sector over here. It's like someone is on a boat, but this boat is full of other people, and there's another boat. It looks like ship, by the way. It's like there's another ship or boat behind this big one, or it's like a very interesting like second floor of the ship, but it's like, it's like where the sailors usually are, like on in that middle of that deck. I don't know if you understand what I just said, but I tried my best. I'm not very good with describing ships. And it just feels like a lot of people are on a mission for love. There may be more, like many people hitting on you, a lot of competition around. Oh, you may have met someone, or very soon you're going to meet someone if you have a journey planned, especially if it involves a ferry trip. Yeah, one of those cruise trips I'm picking up. You may meet a bunch of people who will become very close friends with you, or you may meet the one amongst these people. So there's a lot of love, there's a lot of joy in this ship. Doesn't have to be in the ship, but it's like, if it's like specifically for you. Anyways, I'm not gonna tell you more. I don't want to ruin any surprises for you. I'm being guided not to tell you everything. But Athena's saying go out more. If you are not planning to go out, you may meet a bunch of like-minded people who will love you, who will care for you, who will fight for you even. Okay, so let's have a look over here what more she has to say. Picking up that the goddess of Athena is softer in my group number 3, which is very interesting, because in the other groups it just seems like she's very like strategic, and she's like, straight to the core, but here it's like she's softer, she's kinder, and she is like, you know, more vague, I would say. Perhaps it's because many of you are choosing number 3, and it really depends on your situation. So interesting. We were just talking about a ship full of people, and eros sometimes mean connection, but deeper connection, connection with intimacy, not just like, you know, fake friendships or fake relationships, but I'm picking up Athena saying to you, in order for you to find the deep, intimate connections that you want, you must walk out of this room. You must walk out of this wall. Like you must destroy the walls that you've created for yourself to isolate yourself. Because when you isolate yourself, you cannot truly connect with people deeply. So having like chit chats here and there is not going to help you to connect a deeper meaning with people. Only when you walk out of those 4 walls and let people into your life, you will be able to find the right people. You will be able to form meaningful connection. This is the time for you to put your old self away. There's this like death and rebirth for you over here with Thanatos. And it's very interesting because I also said about the phoenix over here, right? There's a death and rebirth happening for you, but you must be the one who initiates the rebirth. There's a death in your old self, but who are you? Who are you truly? Yeah, after this death. Definitely not someone who still has her guards up. You have to let your guards down as you change, as you transform into a newer version. Because the older version of you, you are heavy. The new version of you is rising like a phoenix, flying into the air as light as it feels, as light as it looks, okay? So that, and then you will find your tribe, all right? So that's all I have for you. I hope it makes sense, and I will see you in the next. Bye.